Because you have the money to spend does not mean that you need to spend it. I don't think some people get that. Hello, welcome back, or welcome to, if you're new, my name is Abria Perry, and welcome to my channel. I run a brand called FinStyle, where we discuss all things lifestyle, beauty, and fashion with a finance twist. FinStyle is all about financing a life and a closet that you absolutely love. And baby, today we are talking about the closet, child, okay? So if you are interested, go ahead and keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at @IamBriePerry. Welcome back to another FinStyle Friday, y'all. Today, we are talking about my 5, hold up, there's the thumb, my 5 holy grail shopping tips, okay? These are my FinStyle, these are, they hit every time. They hit every time. So hold on to your wigs, baby, okay? I don't have my wig on today. Today I have my fro out, but if you got yours on, hold on to her. So number 1, my first tip, and this is always important, and I give this tip with pretty much anything in FinStyle. Can you guess what it is? Okay, have a plan. Baby, we always, without question, have to have a plan. We don't do anything without a plan, all right? Anything. We don't do anything without a plan. You know, a hint type A. So your girl loves a plan, she loves a strategy, and she loves a good list. I am reading this from Asana right now. I love lists. I love plans. They make me happy. It is what it is. So always have a plan. When you are shopping, always have a plan. Do not blind shop. There are those days where you start scrolling online aimlessly, or you're in the store and you're like, you know what, let me just go in there and see what I can see. But try not to do that all the time, because often you end up purchasing things that you don't really need, that you don't really like, and that aren't really serving a purpose in your overall FinStyle, in your overall life. So always have a plan, have an idea of what you're looking for, what you need, what gap it's gonna fill, like what purpose it's going to serve in your wardrobe, in your closet, in your life, girl, in your FinStyle. So for me, I like to do this by looking for inspiration, making a list. Like I said, I have a list of things that I need, things that I like, gaps that I want to fill in my wardrobe, or maybe replacements for certain items. Always have a plan, have a list, have an overall idea of what it is that you're looking for and what purpose these things are going to serve in your life. And then if you're just kind of shopping because you want to shop, or you want to update something, or you just kind of want to revamp an area of your wardrobe or your style, go ahead and get some inspiration, girl, okay? Start you a Pinterest list, start you a collection on Instagram. Just go save some stuff left and right, because I promise you it will always repay you when you're like, oh God, I wanted a such and such. Let me go back and look at my Pinterest board. So if you are not a pinner or a collector, I suggest you start, because it's just the best. It'll definitely help you when it comes to your shopping and when it comes to your overall style, and you spending your money smart, and you FinStyling your life and making sure that you're only purchasing things or spending exuberant amounts of money on things that are highs to you, and then the things that are lows you spend a little bit less money on, and you also kind of have those detailed out and have an idea in your head of what you're willing to spend on those. So always have a plan, always have some type of inspiration, and that's how I shop. I try not to just shop and be like, oh, let me just go and look what they have. I usually kind of have an idea of what I'm looking for, also that way, so I don't just kind of get lost in scrolling hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages, because sometimes I fall into a hole. Sometimes I fall into the far-fetched hole, the Net-a-Porter hole, the Zara hole. It happens, and then I have to pull myself out. So that's that. Second second tip number 2 is to never settle for the first price. There are a couple times that we settle for the first price in terms of like just everyday things or just kind of like simple things. Like if it's a t-shirt and it's $15, it's probably going to be $15. But if you're looking for something that might be more of a luxury item, might be something that's a little pricier, I would definitely shop around and just kind of take your time with these. That's kind of my go-to with certain things that are a little bit more of a splurge or a little bit more of an investment. I definitely like to take my time and never accept the first price. I like to look on different sites, whether it be, you know, first hand or second hand, look on a couple different secondhand shops, even look to some personal shoppers, different Instagram, and just good things that pop up. So something might be on your list, you planned for it, and you've been looking around but you didn't find the right price and you didn't accept that first price, and now a really great price for it comes up. So always have your plan and never accept the first price and kind of be patient. Number 3, okay, I really have to get myself together with this sometimes and tell myself, does this happen? If not, I don't need it. Okay, ready? Number 3, if it doesn't pull on your fashion heartstrings, you don't need it. If it doesn't make your little heart sing, if it doesn't make your little fashion heart sing, if when you see it, it's not going, Papa, I need you, Papa, 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 like beating. If your little fashion heart does not feel like it's about to beat out of its chest, you might not need it. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes I don't listen to my fashion gut and I regret it. But for the most part, I see things and I'm like, oh my God, I love that. It's perfect. It's gonna fit this. And if I don't see something and like all these different looks just start to flow in my head and I get freaking overwhelmed with excitement, then I usually don't get it. If that doesn't happen, then I don't get it. Number 4 is to use different apps and different systems to help you shop. A great example of this is ShopTagr. ShopTagr is an app where you can go in and create different lists, and you can kind of put alerts for items so you get a notification when they go on sale. And let me tell you, honey, it always holds me down. ShopTagr always holds me down. So definitely look into some type of Chrome or Chrome extensions or apps such as ShopTagr. I'm biased, I love ShopTagr, but definitely look into different apps that help you out to stay on track with those lists and those plans that you created and make smart fashion decisions. You can even go in and make lists like I literally have FinStyle lists. So I have my highs, I have like luxury highs, I have like some other highs that might just kind of be like clothing items that I like, but I'm like, you know what, that'll probably go on sale. And I really like to keep track of those because it definitely helps me to keep control of my spending and just make sure that I'm getting a good deal, because sometimes you really are willing to wait it out and wait for that deal to pop up, baby. And tip 5, have a budget. Tell yourself, I am only spending X amount of dollars on clothes this month or this week or whatever. I'm not gonna spend over this amount. And that really helps you to determine what you really need and what you don't. Because when you have an unlimited budget and you're just out here spending, like you just out here, you know what I'm talking about, because we all have those months. I had definitely gotten a little out of hand mid-lockdown. I didn't know what else to do with myself. But have a budget. So set those financial fashion boundaries. FinStyle it. Set yourself boundaries. Make sure that you're FinStyling, you're checking your highs, checking your lows, and you're determining what's worth spending that budget on and what's not. Because if you don't have any type of parameters or any boundaries or anything, you're always going to be all over the place because you kind of have no starting point and no end point. Like you have no measurement to know if you are doing the most or not. So make sure that when you're shopping, you have a budget, you have an idea of how much you're going to spend this month, how much you're not, and that will help you to determine what you're going to spend on. You know what I mean? I have months where I tell myself, well, you know what, I only have this much to shop. I don't find anything that is pulling on my heartstring. It's not anything that was, you know, in my plan, on my list. It's not anything that I could find a good price for, so I just go ahead and stash that money away for maybe something else that I wanted, for one of my FinStyle highs that I've been saving up for. Just because you have the money to spend does not mean that you need to spend it. I don't think some people get that. Sometimes people have a little bit extra money and it's literally burning a hole in your pocket. Like my parents would say this. They'd be, when we were little, like, ooh, that dollar was burning a hole in your pocket. That little bit of extra disposable income that you had that month is burning a hole in your pocket, and you're out here doing things that you don't even need. Girl, you didn't even need those shoes. You don't like them, and they're about to just sit on your shelf for 3 years before you give them to your little sister. So just go ahead and save that money and put it away for that nice little bag that you've been looking at. So make sure that you guys have a plan. Always have a plan. Never accept the first price, which is for me the same as never accept the first no. If it does not pull on your fashion heartstrings, you don't need it. Use an extension, use an app, ShopTagr, I'm biased, and always, always, always have a budget, always have a plan, and make sure that you're always checking your FinStyle highs, you're always checking your FinStyle lows, and you're staying within those financial boundaries that you set for yourself. Because we're just out here trying to finance a life and a closet that we absolutely freaking love. So that brings us to the end of today's video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Liking literally helps me out so much. It goes ahead and lets YouTube know that you all liked this video, and it lets me know that you all liked it as well, so that YouTube can share it with people and I can make you all more videos just like this one. I hope that you guys have a fabulous FinStyle filled Friday, and make sure that you follow me on Instagram for more of the fun. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Ooh, baby. Focus, honey. Focus. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Whew, Lord, what did her say? Can you focus on me? Okay.